All right, we in this bitch, man. Lights on, cameras on, real nigga in this biatch. Episode 108, man. Thin line between GS and Insanity, hosted by your boy OG. Oh, motherfucking me, G, man. Sign on. Let's get this motherfucker rocking and rolling, man. All right, fucking, let's get it. Yes, sir. What's pop with y'all, man? Welcome back to another motherfucking episode of Thin Line Between Genius and Insanity, hosted by your boy OGHatch. You know the fuck it is, man. Take that shit back, DJ. I am the flyest, highest, coolest, smoothest. No, stop the music while I'm talking, my nigga. I am the flyest, highest, coolest, smoothest host of them all. OGHatch. You know the fuck it is, man. What's up with the people? Yes! OGHatch, man. You know the fuck it is, man. Go play on me, man. All around the world. What's up with y'all, man? Hope out there looking good, feeling good, staying motherfucking safe. There's a whole lot of shit going on in these churches, man. I tell you shit each and every motherfucking week. I want to say shout out to everybody that's tapped in on YouTube at OGHatchTV. Everybody's listening on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts. No matter where you see your podcast at, I'm there, my nigga. Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to everybody that's been sticking with your boy since day fucking one. Shout out to my first time listeners and my last time listeners. Don't matter. The streams count, B. The streams matter. We top 10% in the world, Craig. Real motherfucking talk, man. But shout out to everybody, man. There's a whole lot of shit going on in these trenches, man. Tell that shit each and every motherfucking week. I want to shout out to everybody once again. It's helping me build this empire brick by motherfucking me brick. Episode 108 on the grind 200. This shit don't stop for a motherfucking soul. I'm gonna do this podcast till I die, B. It's just in me type shit. The microphone, my voice on the microphone. It's in my blood. It's in my blood. There's a whole lot of shit going on this week, man. Last week, I want to shout out to everybody that tapped into last week's episode, man. Great episode, if I do say so my motherfucking self. Great engagement on all social platforms, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, etc., DMs was off the chain. I really appreciate everybody that tapped into last week's episode and gave me their feedback, bro. I really appreciate it. To me, I feel like that was the best podcast episode production-wise. I feel like I'm now starting to get this shit under control. Fucked up that this week I can't have my headphones on. I decided to let my hair down type shit. I'm letting my hair down on these holes type shit. It just looks stupid as fuck with the headphone, big bulky ass headphones in my motherfucking head. So I don't know how this shit sounds right now. Fingers crossed, toes crossed. Fuck with me, please. There's a whole lot of shit on this week's episode, man. It was a slow news week. I will say that. It was a very slow fucking news week. The biggest story is the whole Deion Sanders shish kabang. I will give my input on that. I may have a take on that you may not expect. I think niggas just expect me to stick with the black nigga, and niggas know I love prime time, so niggas just expect me to say one thing. But I do have a take that's probably gonna be a little bit different from most people. But also, like I said, this is a very slow news week, so I did want to take the opportunity for this week to go a little bit deeper behind the scenes, like I always did in phase one. Just for the people that's first time listening, so they can get a real insight of what this podcast is. Yes, we touch on pop culture topics and things of that nature, but also we talk about real shit on this podcast that I'm going through, that I'm assuming that other people are going through as well. They just need a beacon of hope from somebody that's willing and able to put their shit on Front Street so other motherfuckers can heal as well. So that's what I'm gonna take the opportunity to do this motherfucking week on 108. Phase two, probably the first episode that we really dive into some personal shit. I will say this. This is like take 6 of this starting this episode, by the way. I do feel like I'm all over the place. I don't know why. Maybe because I don't have my headphones in. I got used to hearing myself. I don't know what the fuck it is. Or it may just be how these topics are a little bit more personal than I ever thought I would get on this podcast, just because it's some things you try to suppress, you know what I mean? But I said, fuck it. We're gonna go all out. And there's some shit I need to get off my chest to probably help me heal internally. I want to talk about how common, sexual abuse is in our community. When I say my community, I'm also talking about the people that look like me, nigga. that look like me, nigga. But I'm talking about the black community, because growing up, it's just things I never expected to be common. It's three things you can count on to impact your household, and it's fucked up when you truly think about it: cancer, diabetes, and sexual abuse. Those are three things you can almost guarantee has plagued every black family. And I'm pretty sure this shit happens to the white folks, the Asian folks, the Mexicanos. I'm pretty sure. But I ain't talking about you, nigga. No. I'm just playing. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to people in Barbados. Second highest streaming platform, region for this platform. Shout out to you. But in all seriousness, those are three things you can almost guarantee will plague a black household. And those three things have definitely plagued my family. There's people in my family who have battles with cancer. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers got diabetes. I ain't got diabetes, but my aunties and shit got diabetes. Motherfuckers ate candy like it was nothing. You know what I'm saying? Teeth ain't worth shit. But sexual abuse as well. And you don't really realize those things as you get older in life. Like when you were a kid, you see the motherfuckers dealing with cancer. You see the motherfuckers dealing with diabetes and they sticking themselves in the finger and shit. You see those things as a kid. But the one thing that you're going to start to develop, the story you don't start to develop until you get older is the sexual abuse scandal in your family. Now, this isn't a platform to where I come on here and put my family business out there. I'm going to take the time to put my business out there. Because as a kid, I'm going to take you behind the curtain, fam. As a kid, I was a victim of sexual abuse. And it's crazy because it wasn't a direct thing. And I'm pretty sure I talked about this on past episodes, just didn't dive too deep into it. But as a kid, I was a victim, bro. And it wasn't by somebody who came and done this shit directly to me, but they did something to a family member of mine who then took the time to do it to me. Now, I will say this. It wasn't no boy-on-boy shit, B. I ain't got to cry. Hey, when you're a victim, but I do gotta let niggas know it wasn't no boy-on-boy shit. My situation went like this, bro. When I was a kid, I had two girl cousins. One girl cousin came, and I pretty much had a threesome when I was like 7 years old. My first sexual experience, I was like 7 years old. And at the time, you're not thinking nothing of it, but my first experience was an older cousin coming to me who was only like a few years older than me or a year older than me. She was a kid as well. Her idea, fuck I'm gonna say, nigga, I'm thinking we were just playing around. And I have another female cousin who's there. We all same age. So we all kids. There's one cousin, not blaming her for nothing, not saying it's her fault, none of that shit. She's a victim, my nigga. And the reason why I'm telling you this story is because I'm 27 years old, fam. And this isn't something I've always thought about. This is something that happened in my life, and I suppressed it as a motherfucking kid, a teenager, a young adult, my early 20s. I'm in my late 20s now, fam. And it's just now hitting me like, yo, this shit impacted me. Because I was a victim of sexual abuse. And this isn't something that motherfuckers turned to Batman then. See, the reason why I get on this podcast and I go so hard about motherfuckers turning to Batman is because motherfuckers didn't turn to Batman when I needed them to turn to Batman. When this situation happened, when I had this sick-ass, gross-ass threesome with two of my girl cousins as a 7-year-old, I got blamed for this. So when motherfuckers see the hatred in Hatch heart, when motherfuckers see the negative opinions from Hatch, when motherfuckers see why Hatch can find a negative in a beautiful picture, I can find a negative in it. Because Hatch been a victim since he was 7. Hatch lost his father at 3. Hatch has been a victim of sexual abuse. Now I know that's everybody coming out with their stories. I never thought I would say this on this platform. But I'm trying to heal, my nigga. I'm tired of being angry. You know what I mean? So like I say all the time, it ain't always jokes if we never get serious. You know what I mean? So I got blamed for this shit. Automatically, I'm the boy in the situation. It was his idea. I didn't know shit about sex. Nigga, I didn't know shit about sex till I turned fucking 16. I got my first blowjob at 16. I lost my virginity at 17 when I graduated high school. The day I graduated high school. I ain't get no ass in high school. Got some head every once in a while, but I wouldn't get no ass. I was playing ball. I'm playing ball, watching the NBA, watching wrestling. I ain't get no ass. I ain't had no car. Because I had went through some shit when I was a kid. So all my growing up, I was trying my best to steer away from shit. I don't even want to see the pussy, nigga. Leave me alone. It took me to watch a few motherfuckers be BET Uncut videos and be like, nah, I like this shit, B. I like this shit. You see a tip drill video? I'm swiping. But I was a victim of that. And like I said, I never really thought about the shit all my life growing up because I suppressed the shit so much. You know what I mean? I suppressed it so much. But then you hear all these people coming out, you know what I mean? They always talking about how they was touched when they was a kid, how this happened, how that happened. And it wasn't until I was listening back, ear hustling to some grown folks conversation that I should have been listening to, that I realized that no, it was other people in my family who were victims of sexual abuse. Daddies, my uncles touching them, cousins touching them, the family friend touching them, aunties touching them, grandmas touching them. It's many examples of sexual abuse. And we never talk about how common that shit is. And it happens to almost all of us. And I'm not trying, you know what I'm saying, pin that shit on everybody, but if you've never been in this shit, trust me, you are truly fucking blessed. And I'm not trying to please guys. Please, I'm not trying to come on here, you know what I'm saying, and make it scream the victim shit. That's not your boy. I've been as solid as I've always been all my fucking life. I ain't never looked for that shit. But what I'm saying is people are out here who have been victims their whole fucking life. It's one thing to be like, nigga, I'm black. Nigga, I was born to this victim shit. True. I'm with you, brother. Hulk Hogan ass nigga. I'm with you, my nigga. Oh, you have people who've actually been victims to shit. And these same people have had this shit to deal with and live with their entire fucking life. It's not a surprise when people crash out. Because motherfuckers been holding that shit in forever. Nigga, I've been wondering why the fuck I've been so angry all my life. Yes, my daddy was taken away from me. Yes, I know that. I gotta get over that shit. I've been got over that shit. That shit ain't nothing that ain't shit I get teary-eyed about no more. I've been over that shit. R.I.P. Daddy, I love you, but damn, nigga, I'm 27. I've been over that shit. Because I knew that shit I had to deal with. I dealt with that shit head on when I got the news. I remember riding in the car, looking out the window, rainy night. My mama told me what happened to my daddy. I remember that shit vividly. I dealt with that shit head on. I've been over that shit. The shit that fucks us up is the shit we don't deal with head on. I never dealt with this sexual abuse shit that happened to me. And the fucked up part is when it redawned upon me in my mind, I still didn't face it head on. You know who I thought about? I thought about my girl cousin who brought the shit to my attention, who brought the shit to the party, who brought the pizza to the party. I thought about my cousin who was a direct victim of this shit. So I still haven't, when the shit, you know what I'm saying, hit me in my chest, you know what I'm saying, I still didn't think about, yo, fuck. Yo, nigga, what the fuck, Hatch? You was sexually abused. Nigga, you was sexually abused. Those words didn't come out until I hit record. I was thinking about my girl cousin. Then I thought about my other girl cousin who now has kids. Who both these women had kids and shit early. Not saying not living their life and doing what the fuck they do, but you have to sit back and think. When you sit back and see all these women and people have these, not even just all women, we see people have these kids early, we see people going through tragic and fucked up situations early in life, you gotta really deep into their origin story, bro. It ain't always just because niggas was broke, because niggas was eating oodles and noodles for lunch and dinner. I did that too. We ate ravioli too. I didn't eat spam. I wasn't that, bro. I wasn't that in the trenches. You broke motherfucker. No, I'm just fucking with you. But yeah, it wasn't just because niggas was broke. It was because motherfuckers was getting abused. And I ain't talking about getting whoopers. I'm talking about touching motherfuckers. I'm talking about sex. That's what I'm talking about. You know how many times you heard motherfuckers say they was having sex when they was 8 years old, they lost virginity at 10 years old, 11 years old? Nigga, you were abused. And if you weren't abused directly from somebody older, you were abused from that person who brought it to your attention because they were abused. It's just we don't talk about how common this shit is, bro. We just don't, man. And it's crazy. I never thought I could openly say that. Like, yeah, my nigga, I'm a straight victim of sexual abuse. People will look at me, this 6'4", 300-pound nigga with locks, tats, pit bull, bumping Chief Keef, tat. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm a victim of sexual abuse, bro. And I'm just now at 27 years old deciding to face that shit head on. At 27 years old. I can only imagine the motherfuckers, the people who, you know what I'm saying, can't build up the courage and the strength enough to face that shit later in life. You know what I mean? Like, I can only imagine. Because I don't even know if I have the strength to do it. The word, it sound good. It sound good. But, you know what I mean? This shit get real, bro. This life shit get real when you truly, you know what I'm saying, think about what the fuck you go through. Like I said, maybe that's why I've developed the damn near superpower of moving on type shit. Moving on. I say at least 8 times every episode. Moving on, man. I live by moving on. That's probably why I'm never in the moment. Because I had to take myself out of that as a kid. Now I can't be in the moment. If I be in the moment, nigga, I'm going through some shit. It's fucked up, man. It's fucked up. It truly is fucked up, man. But what do I know, man? I'm just a nigga with a mic, camera, you know what I mean? Ring lights, studio lights, you know what I mean? Sound in the face, you know what I mean? Big dick. All right, pause. Pause, man. But that's enough on that, man. We're gonna get a little bit deeper into another topic later on in the podcast. I wanted to make sure I touched on that, man, because we never truly talk about how common sexual abuse is in our community. And I really do think, man, a lot of us know we have mental health issues. And a lot of us know we have a lot of things in common with the people that look like us, sound like us, talk like us. Also, people that don't, you know, look like us, talk like us, sound like us, but there's a lot of things that goes on in households that are very similar, man. And if you can't, you know what I'm saying, bond or feel comfortable with a motherfucker when it comes to the shit they got, the success they got, or something like that, you can bond with them through the real shit, the pain, you know what I'm saying? The grind, the overcomings of the bullshit, you know what I mean? And a lot of us go through a lot of the same sick bullshit, bro, and it really is sad, bro. But if you think you in this shit alone, you're truly not. If it's one thing that sick ass nigga Michael Jackson had right, you are not alone. Moving on, man. Let's get into prime time, B. Let's get into prime time. You should switch them topics on the nigga. Let's get into prime time, man. Deion Sanders has left Jackson State University. I'll be honest, I never knew where the fuck that place was until Deion Sanders got there. Didn't even know about the HBCU shit. Let me be honest with you guys. I went to college. You all know I'm a college graduate. I have my undergrad and I have my bachelor's. thinking about getting my master's, but I'm really thinking about doing this career change top of the year and may say, fuck that master's shit. More info to come on that later in life. In college, I never thought about going to an HBCU. I will say I went to college at 2013, and that particular time, that shit wasn't popping. Yeah, you had Chris Paul wear some shit. You know what I mean? Chris Paul wear some shit. I don't even think in 2013 First Take was really going heavy with the whole HBCU yearly shit. I think that shit just started a few years ago type shit. So even when I went to school, the HBCU wave wasn't in. This is only 10, we're talking almost 10 years ago. Damn. Oh, shit. 10 years ago when I graduated high school, yeah. So at that time, 2013, niggas was not talking about HBCUs. Niggas was talking about Kentucky. You know what I'm saying? Illinois. You know what I'm saying? Syracuse, Duke. Niggas was trying to go wherever they seen, you know what I'm saying, the best player in the country go. Wherever you seen Dick Vitale and them niggas going crazy on TV for, that's what niggas was trying to go. For academics even. Niggas was trying to go to motherfucking me Florida for academics. What the fuck? I'm going for the titties. I'm going for the titties. But HBCUs wasn't a thing. So when you fast forward to 3 years ago, I believe, when Deion Sanders first hit on the scene for Jackson State University, he was trying to get to Florida State. Florida State didn't want him. So he went the HBCU route, went to Jackson State, put them niggas on the map. Ever since then, I've been locked in on Jackson State. Them niggas been balling. Deion Sanders is that nigga. He's prime time. Best corner ever. He's that guy. So when he went there, he shined a light on them. Now you see him 3 years later, you fast forward to this past season, they got fucking college game day going there. You never seen college game day going no fucking Jackson State. You never seen that shit. You got them getting new uniforms. They on the scene. You got celebrities there every fucking week watching them go to work. You got them on the map. So he did that. He put HBCUs on the map. That's what he did. Even to the point where you had the kid Mikey Williams commit to a HBCU. Although I did see that he changed his mind and just committed to somewhere else, but it's not HBCU anymore. But at one point in time, he committed to a fucking HBCU. Everybody's was trying to go to prime time. He had NFL coaches on the coaching staff. He had shit rocking, B. He did that. So as you fast forward to this season, they go undefeated. Everybody's hearing the rumors all year long that he going to a big prime level school. Motherfuckers trying to get him at Auburn. Stephen A. still talking about the whole Jackson State shit. Rightfully so. I mean, he did go to Jackson State. It's kind of crazy Jackson State don't want him to coach there. But news comes out that after the championship game, the prime time has decided to go to motherfucking Colorado University. Me personally, never heard of Colorado University. Know they a big school. I've heard of them, but as far as being a good school, I don't really remember the last time niggas was good. I know they was one of them prime big schools back in the day, but niggas ain't really been shit while I've been locked in. Let me be honest with you. I'm not a college football nigga. I'm not a college sports nigga. I've known Alabama whooping ass. I've known Auburn and Georgia and LSU. I remember Oregon was whooping ass. Tennessee, they just beat Alabama. Like, I know when niggas do some good shit. I know that much. Never heard of a nigga from Colorado doing some shit. So when you see Deion Sanders going there, I automatically say, oh, this nigga going there to change everything. That's gonna be a nigga filled school. All that white shit, that's out the window. That's gonna be niggerado. Fuck Colorado, that's gonna be niggerado on that bitch. So they was 1-11 last year. Oh yeah, he finna go in there and have free reign on everything. So when Deion Sanders leaves, everybody all them may say it's for the money. He's only getting paid like $30,000 or some shit at $300,000 at Jackson State. Finna be getting like $5 million a year up at Colorado. And everybody's mad because they saying Deion Sanders leaving Jackson State. He sold these kids a dream. I'm not about to talk about a coach leaving and taking another job. Niggas, Lincoln Riley, what's these coaches' name that be leaving all the motherfucking time? All these coaches do that shit. I think the damn coach from Notre Dame was just somewhere else, like a year or two ago. So I don't care about that. The part that I do care about is because it's the one problem I have with this Christianity and all this religion shit. Because the one thing that Deion Sanders always said was God did this, God sent me to do this, God sent me to HBCUs, now it's God, you know what I'm saying, sent him to Colorado to do another motherfucking job. Let me make this clear. Believe in what you believe in. This isn't a podcast to demean anybody's religion or Christianity or anything like that. My only problem is I get real sick and tired of motherfuckers making decisions and always saying God did some shit. Nigga, just say you made the decision. God ain't got shit to do with you leaving fucking Jackson State for Colorado for millions, B. That ain't got, now you want to say thank you God for bringing this opportunity in my life for this bag? Then cool. But just don't sit there and tell all them kids that God brought you to Jackson State for this purpose. Sell these damn kids the same 3-year, 4-year plan that all these other fucking coaches do, just to turn around after fucking like Travis Hunter, for example. He was a freshman. That nigga was the #1 player in the world, Craig. He could have went anywhere. That nigga went to Jackson State. Now, granted, he is going with Deion Sanders, so Deion kept his word to that nigga. But outside looking in, it was like, damn, nigga, you brought Trevor Hunter here just to fucking up and leave? Fuck Trevor Hunter. What about the other motherfucking kids who fell in love with you? They don't want to hear shit about God, B. Niggas got to stop saying that. Now, my whole point is this. I'm not a religious motherfucker. Do I pray? Yes. Do I think God was a man or a woman? Absolutely fucking not. I think that's a belief. People need something to believe in. Nigga, when times is hard, after I done fucked raw, I'm praying. What are you talking about? I need to believe in the higher ups. I need that. Well, God, please. Man. Help a nigga out. If you help a nigga, I promise I won't make that mistake again. Alright. I won't make it 2 more times. Real life, nigga. It's worked every fucking time. So yes, I believe. I believe. But it's like, is he wrong for following God? Because as a non-religious motherfucker, that's where I stand on it. I'm like, yo, bro, you ain't gotta say God did all this. All you gotta do is say, yo, my niggas, I'm out. Like, what's up? All these other niggas do it. I'm out. What's up? In the NFL, niggas be OCs, NFL's back to OCs. Niggas do it all the time. So you don't have to sprinkle in the religion. That's the shit that annoys me. That's the shit that makes me look at niggas like Deion Sanders like, bro, come on, man. Now you sound like on some Magic Johnson shit. Now you venturing over into that Magic Johnson shit. You already don't say damn, you say darn. Now you sprinkling God and religion on every motherfucking you think. You bought a fucking Benz truck. God told me to do this. You gave a stripper $100. God told me to do it. Bro, stop bringing God into this shit, please. Just say you went for the bag. Say you went to do what you did at Jackson State on a bigger level. That's all a nigga gotta say. You still taking your top recruits with you. It ain't like you leaving niggas high and dry. But niggas is mad at you because they feel like you sold these kids a dream and you was saying that God brought you in their life for this purpose. Just to up and leave and then tell them that God told you to lead them niggas for a purpose. You can't do that. But I'm a nigga that don't go to church, so I don't even know if this is motherfucking me, you know, some blasphemous. I don't know. I'm gonna talk to my nigga Savage. He a God-fearing ass nigga. I gotta see what the fuck he talking about. But is Deion wrong for following God, bro? If God really did come to him, he came to Swaggy P and told him, and his dream, his name should be Swaggy P. Is Primetime wrong for following God, for coming to him saying, yo, take the big bag? Is he truly motherfucking wrong? Is he? But what do I know? I'm just saying you can't say God makes every decision for you. God ain't had shit to do with that, bro. That's a decision that your ass made on your own because you knew that bag was nice. Because you always wanted to be at a primetime big level school. That's all you gotta say, bro. Like the quote you had was perfect. You either get terminated or elevated. He got elevated. That's all you had to say. He had to say shit about God and Jesus and Jesus and all them other niggas. Mary and Joseph. He had to say shit about them niggas, man. He had to say shit about them niggas. Real talk. Moving on. Let's stick with the NFL right fast. I won't stay on this topic too long just because I don't really give a fuck about Baker Mayfield like that. Baker Mayfield right now he has been cut. If you don't, I'm gonna give you a real quick rundown what happened to Baker Mayfield just this season. He's on the Carolina Panthers. They trade. I mean, he's with the Cleveland Browns. I'm sorry. They trade for Deshaun Watson. We all know Deshaun Watson about the whole Casey shot. Talked about that. Ends up getting traded to the Carolina Panthers or getting waived and signed. Somehow he ended up on the Carolina Panthers somehow. The season ain't over. We're only like halfway through the fucking season. Nigga, it's like what? Like there's like 3 or 4 games left in the season. And this nigga getting waived by Carolina Panthers. So now he clears waivers and now he's on the Los Angeles Rams. Baker Mayfield got 9 lives, my nigga. He's a real life cat. But the reason why I got on the screen that Baker Mayfield is exposed in the NFL is because, if I'm not mistaken, Baker Mayfield ain't your regular quarterback. Your regular quarterback don't have that many primetime national commercials. Baker Mayfield has at least 20 primetime national commercials within the last couple of years, of course. I don't remember fucking Joe Flacco having that, Eli Manning having that. Maybe in the New York area. Eli Manning didn't have national primetime commercials. Tom Brady just now starting to get that shit. Since he's been a Buccaneer. By choice, of course. I remember Big Ben having that. I remember Aaron Rodgers having, he got the discount double check shit. I give you the Aaron Rodgers. But that's Aaron fucking Rodgers. I remember Phillip Rivers having that. I don't see Lamar Jackson with that. You got Patty Mahomes with it, but that came after the ring. You didn't have Patty Mahomes on national commercials before the championship. Baker Mayfield has been on your everyday screen, on your television, even when the season ain't even in. The reason why I bring it up is because Baker Mayfield is the only motherfucking quarterback who's been getting cut, signed, cut, traded, signed by 3 franchises in the last, 9 months? But motherfuckers won't take a chance on Cam Newton because they said Cam Newton, his personality was too big. He was too big of it's a persona. How? What the fuck is Baker Mayfield? All the Alabama Heisman, the Heisman commercial, the Heisman house shit. He had the fucking what was that? What was the Progressive? What insurance was that? When he was at the stadium and she had all them commercials. But this nigga is the most prolific. He's the most notarized quarterback in the league, damn near. And his ass sucks. But he keep getting a job. Where's Cam? Because y'all told me Cam Newton, he was too big of a star. I mean, yeah, he got an MVP, but them Yo Plate commercials wasn't doing shit. That wasn't even Yo Plate. They was some nasty ass Greek yogurt commercial. That shit wasn't doing shit. That shit wasn't moving units. They're gonna go buy that nasty shit. We was still Yo Plate, nigga. Y'all telling us Colin Kaepernick can't be a backup. He got too big of a persona. Now that nigga, maybe. That nigga, I might be with you on that nigga. That nigga can't sit on the bench, man. That nigga, the whole world gonna want that nigga to play. But Cam Newton, I mean, damn, man, niggas ain't see Cam Newton start to fall off a little bit. He should still be in the league. If you can throw Taysom Hill ass back there and throw a few passes, you can damn sure throw Cam Newton ass out there. If Baker Mayfield can get fucking waived, if a nigga is good How many niggas you know, in no matter sport, can go to the office and be like, yo, man, I want to get waived. And the fucking team stamp that shit 5 minutes later. You're not good if they do that. But 10 minutes later, he got signed by the Rams? The Rams? And yeah, the Rams suck ass, but it's still the Rams. They're still defending champs. Even though they're not defending shit, but they still the champs. It makes no sense to me. They every time a black or a person of color at quarterback or any position wants another fucking chance, it's a problem. Cam Newton smoking cigars some damn where right now, and he should be studying the playbook, watching film and shit. That's the fuck he should be doing for some organization right now. But they not gonna put him back there because his persona, his personality too big. What the fuck is Baker Mayfield? Come on, man. They move the goalposts for these niggas. Be like, they really motherfucking do. They really move the goalposts, and it takes for the people to stand up. You hear me? The people, my nigga. The motherfucking people.
Wow.
You gotta stand up, man, because it's right in front of your eyes, B. Yeah, nigga whack. Yeah, it's a joke. Yeah, it's funny. But it should be funny for Cam Newton, too. It should be funny for Kaepernick, too. It should be funny for all these other these quarterbacks of color. It should be funny for them niggas, too. Let's hee-haw at them niggas, too. Let's not just forget about them niggas because the NFL pushing their ass to the side and using some bogus-ass excuse. Come on, man. We gotta really open our motherfucking eyes, be real talk. Moving on. You know, like I told you, this is a very, topic heavy, personal podcast episode. 108, Thin Line Between GC and Senate, hosted by your boy OG. I want to talk about domestic violence, bro. And when I talk about domestic violence, bro, I'm not talking about just man on woman. I'm talking about woman on man, woman on woman, man on man. However the fuck you give it up. Hands should be kept to yourself at all times, right? As a kid, I was introduced to domestic violence as a kid. And it wasn't direct me seeing a motherfucker put hands on my mama. I've never seen that in my life. I want to put a nigga in the ground right now for shit I heard that a nigga did. That's just how I give it up. Nigga he gotta feel me. For real. But as a kid, remember the first time I was introduced to domestic violence in my household? When I was a kid, I was around, let's just say I was around 8. I was around 8, living in Nantucket. Didn't see blows landed, but I heard words. I heard motherfucker calling my mama a bitch over and over and over again. I'm sitting there as a kid watching, playing Crash Bandicoot, living life. Shout out Crash Bandicoot, man. I fuck with him way more than I fuck with Mario. I'm sorry. I'm a Crash Bandicoot nigga. This Mario shit, it's cool. Nigga was a plumber. My nigga was a fucking coyote, bro. He's a fucking bandicoot, my nigga. He what's up? You a plumber, man. You an Italian plumber. Okay. Okay. But I'm sitting there playing Crash Bandicoot, and I'm hearing this. And I've never heard anybody in my life call my mama out her name. Like I said, my dad was murdered when I was 3 years old. My mom has had boyfriends and shit like that. I remember them niggas. But there's one nigga. It's one nigga, right? Kept calling my mama a bitch. As a kid, I wasn't raised like you other niggas, bro. I knew certain shit. Yeah, you probably knew bitch and shit was a curse word. A bad word. But I knew what it was. I knew how derogative it was to women. If I even used that word right, if I did. Ooh, I deserve some head. But as a kid, I was hearing this, right? And as I'm hearing this, I'm getting mad. I'm just getting more mad. Hatch, man, so as this is being said, after the fifth or sixth time, like a 10-second span, I got the fuck up. I walked clean up in there. I walked up to him. I said, "You come on, my bitch again. I'm gonna fuck you up. 8 years old. 8 years old, snot nose, wedgie in the booty type ass nigga. I was a little ass kid, bro. But I knew my mother was in danger. I knew my mother was being treated like shit. So that was my introduction to domestic violence. I've never put my hands on a woman in a domestic situation. As I told you the story about me, punching a girl when I was in school, defending myself from racial slurs and physical attacks. Not proud of it. So I can never be the nigga to say I've never hit a girl. I've hit a woman defending myself. Not proud of it, but shit had to get done. It is what the fuck it is, B. I do not respect domestic abuse or anything of that nature. I don't respect men putting their hands on women. I was a kid during my encounter, and I believe I handled it the best way I could. It just is what it is with that situation. Fuck it. Hey, move on. I was a victim. But domestic situations, I don't believe in violence. And it goes both ways. A man putting his hands on a woman putting her hands on a man, girl on woman, man on man. And I don't respect it, and I don't tolerate it. My mom always told me that she's stuck in her relationship because she did it for us, the boys. First thing I said was, I ain't fuck with that nigga. I was putting up with that nigga for you. And it pained me to know my mama was pretty much a prisoner and a victim in her own house because she was sacrificing for her boys. And I immediately got mad. After the sadness went away, after the realization that what the fuck was going on behind my back, I immediately got mad because I talked about the strength that it takes to do certain shit, and I got mad at the survivor. I get mad at people who stick around in those situations. I get mad at people who don't have the strength to walk away. And yes, I may sound like an asshole, I know, but I gotta give tough love. That's the only way I know how to give it. I get mad at the people that stick around those fucked up, toxic, domestic abuse relationships because I know how sad and depressed and motherfucking blocked in the motherfucker can feel being in that situation. I get mad at the person that don't get out of that situation, with all understanding that it's hard as fuck to get out of that. But I get so mad because I know the fucking bullshit my mama went through. I know the life my mama haven't lived because she stayed in some bullshit. I know what she's lost in life. Time, nigga. I don't need to know every D fucking tale. I know time. I get mad knowing mama lost that shit. So I get mad when I see people stand in fucked up situations because they not strong enough to leave. And I'm not taking this time to send shots. I'm taking this time to say, I feel you. You ain't strong enough yet. You will get there. You're not strong enough yet. But I'm not the person to be around while you're not strong enough yet. I'm the person to let you know you're not strong enough and see you when I see you type shit. Because I can't hold your hand through this. I can't. You got to get through that shit. So I get mad when I see people, you know what I'm saying, sitting in that situation. And I see it on both ends. I see women as victims. I know men that are victims. You know, I posted on my social media about the whole Blueface shit, right? I know motherfuckers tired of me talking about Blueface Krishan. Quite honestly, I am too. But I'm going to watch the show, though. I fuck with Zeus. I posted shit on my social media. Blueface Krishan was on live. I don't know the context of the whole live. Didn't watch it. But what I did see was she pulled up a picture of Blueface's face, all black. He got black eyes and it's swollen and shit, saying that that's what she did when she punched him in his shit. And all the comment section was just, women talking, women just laughing, doing a little squiggly emoji face shit. Oh, that's all I seen. You had niggas cracking jokes. This bitch is a stud. This bitch a man for real. Yeah, everybody cracking jokes, right? I'm just sitting there thinking, I'm like, yo, damn, my nigga. What if he openly admitted to beating her ass? How would this shit go? I'm not taking the time to talk about equal rights and equality and shit like that. But it is wild to me that a woman can openly admit that she beat this nigga the fuck up. I've seen multiple videos and photos of Blueface claiming that she punched him in his shit was fucked up. I've seen multiple videos. We've all seen the video where her face was fucked up, but she came out and said she failed. Now, do you believe it? Hey, he came out and said she punched him in his shit. She came out and said she punched him in his shit. I can only believe what the motherfucker say, B. I don't believe in, you know what I'm saying, somebody telling me something, then I'm like, well, what did he really mean? Nah, I ain't that nigga. I get too high. I got too much other shit. I got bills. I got a dog that's shitting and pissing everywhere. I got other shit going on. I'm trying to beat the first god of war, my nigga. This shit is tense. I ain't got time to be, you know what I'm saying, thinking the motherfucker sitting a hidden message. If she say she beat that nigga ass, and he say she beat his ass, and he got the fucked up face, she beat the nigga ass, B. I mean, what the fuck? Case closed. Lock this bitch up. Bada boom, bada bang. Let's go get some waffles. Let's go get some fucking waffles. But she beat his ass. And nobody gives a fuck. Nobody ever gives a fuck when they see the nigga getting his ass whooped. Yeah, the men will probably be like, this soft ass nigga. But nobody takes it serious. Woman get her ass beat, niggas is getting bats. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is barricading doors. Rightfully so. Keep the energy both fucking ways. But people are getting their ass whooped out here, man. You gotta call it how the fuck it is. People getting their ass whooped out here. And it's so fucking common. You're not putting your fucking hands on me, bitch. Are you crazy? And I'm not putting my fucking hands on you. That's not how I roll. That shit ain't normal for me. That shit don't click in my head to elbow a bit. No. And I got the worst anger in the world. Now, I'm not a relationship ass nigga, but I'm around women a lot. I get aggravated by women a lot. I've never thought to choke a bitch out. Oh, damn, let me stop. I've never thought to choke a woman out. Elbow a woman. Bite her. Never thought about doing these things. I've never felt I was in control of another person. So it's just, domestic violence is wild. And it blows my mind, people that tolerate the shit. The people that get their ass whooped the first time and think they'll never do it again. The people that get their ass whooped the second and third time, and they just be like, hey, if it only happened once a year, it's a lot of good days. I never understand it. That ain't real love. You don't love that person. You scared of that person. That's what it is. You scared. They didn't beat the dog shit out you. You're scared. You're scared. You're not strong enough to fucking leave. But you'll get there. I just won't be there to help you. That's just really how I give it up, man. Real talk. Moving on, man. I want to get into the hypocrisy of interracial sex. Man. Stick with me. I gotta talk about some shit I don't like. I gotta talk about some shit I don't motherfucking like, man. Everybody knows, you know, I lost my virginity to a thick white girl. Hey, man, happy. Loved it. Raw and everything. Like, I was stupid. But hey, it worked out in my favor. I had a condom in my pocket too. So stupid. Like, you never knew. You want to talk about the dumbest a nigga ever felt? The night when I lost my virginity, I literally packed the condom with me. When it came down to do the shit, I was so motherfucking antsy. I'm patting pockets and shit looking for the condom. Couldn't find that motherfucker. I said, fuck it. I ain't turning this down. All the niggas want to fuck this too. We don't even know I'm fucking her. Okay, yes, let's do it. Valedictorian? Oh, yeah, let's do it, baby. Did the shit. Soon as I'm down, put my hand in my pocket, pull the condom out. Nigga, 2 days, a whole fucking night, I'm just sitting there like, you stupid motherfucker, you. Baby on the way. Her period came on, so we was rocking out. But too much information, I guess. But everybody knows I like, thick white women. And I say like, that's not something I'm like actively pursuing. But that's like, you know what I'm saying? That's like the search, that's like the Pornhub search. Like, oh, Paul, BBC, yeah. Oh, Paul, facial, yeah, that's like my shit. Yeah, let's do it. Oh, Paul. Yeah, let's do it. I look at the paws. I like the paws. I fuck paws. Well, I'm a black man. I like black women, but I like thick white women. I like having sex with thick white women. But the shit I don't like is when I see on porn white dudes fucking black women. I don't like it. I don't like seeing white dudes with black women. I don't like it. Call it what you want. I don't like it. And I got white homeboys. I do. I got white homeboys. I don't like it. The shit take me back, bro. It take me back. I don't know if it's because when I was a kid, a motherfucker was telling me black dudes fucking with white girls was getting even type shit. I don't know if that's what it is. I don't know if niggas just trying to get our numbers up. Because once you know what I'm saying, if the baby got 1% black, that baby black. I don't know if niggas trying to get their numbers up or what. But it's something about a white man fucking a black woman that just sets me off. I really understand I understand what white dudes feel like. When I see a white dude mad at a black dude fucking a white chick, I totally understand. Like Bob, Dylan, Patrick, I feel you. Well, I get it. No more beef. Hey, I wash my hands of it. I totally understand. Because this shit irks my soul. Like, I'm sitting there trying to stay down for the cause, right? I'm sitting there trying to save all this 6'4", 300-pound, 20-pound dick of mine. I'm trying to save all this educated nigga. I'm trying to save all this real nigga of me for the sisters. I'm trying to save it all. Give it to you, my queens. And they running up having fucking slave sex. They gotta get penetrated by pink dicks. I get so offended. Like, fam, you have no idea. This shit really, look, I love Keke Palmer. I love her. Love her to death. Okay? Look at my face. Love her to death. But my nigga, I remember seeing a picture of her when she was dating this white dude a few months ago. Maybe even a year ago. I don't know. Time be flying by. So then news come out that Keke Palmer is pregnant. Everybody, they say, congrats. Oh, Keke, congrats. I'm an auntie now. Okay, yeah, fuck all that. Who the fuck is the dad? Hey, man, look. Look. Hey, if that fucking baby, if that one, fuck all that other shit. We already lost Serena Williams, right? I'm so happy Beyonce stuck with Jay-Z. I'm so happy. Look, I'm so happy. Mariah got Nick Cannon. He secured the bag. If Keke Palmer Keke, if that baby, look, man, I'm going to fuck off. I'm going straight to the whitest part of the city. I'm getting a Barbie. If motherfuckers kill Michael B. Jordan, motherfuckers love Keke Palmer. But in her defense, I did see that she is having, she was messing with a black dude. I don't know. I've never been this invested in knowing who the fuck the baby daddy was. I've never been this invested, dog. Like, at this point in time, I'm tired of shit. I be on porn. I type in, slim, thick, ebony bitches. And I see them fucking white dudes. Oh, it burns my soul. All my white homeboy, all my white friends of the show, I fuck with y'all, B. But I feel I see why your uncles and shit, I see why y'all mad behind closed doors. I see it now. Trust me, I see it. This shit irks, this shit burns my soul. And I still fuck with you white boys. Still fuck with you white niggas. I still fuck with y'all, so we can talk sports. Shout out to y'all, but Man, keep that shit away. I don't even want to talk about the shit. That shit burns my soul. But it made me think about the hypocrisy of interracial dating. Like, why is that so normal? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not the only nigga that feel like this. Like, I don't know one black dude who feels like okay, and this is a super flag when I play. Niggas don't discuss porn like that, but niggas like, I don't know one black dude that's okay with watching a white dude fuck some black chick. Like, have I seen it before in porn? Like, yeah, I didn't see Cherokee get slaved by some white niggas before. But I ain't like this. I'm trying to fast forward to the face shots. You know, just the face. I don't even want to see who beating that shit. I don't even want to see that. But it's just like, I don't know no black dudes who like think that shit is okay. And it's like, I don't know that many black chicks that think black dudes fucking white girls is okay. But them same black chicks, they look at fucking Travis Kelce and be like, Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's the hypocrisy in this shit. Like, you would see a fucking a middle-aged white dude having jungle fever, you know what I'm saying? He want to taste them just the Hershey, you know what I'm saying? But it'd be sick as a motherfucker if they daughter getting fucked by some young football stout nigga that's going to fucking Alabama soon. They hate the shit. It's a lot of hypocrisy when it comes to interracial sex, bro. It really is. Like, niggas ain't got a problem, you know what I'm saying? Fucking Iggy Azalea, come on, man. I'm with Ja Morant. I'm liking all the picks. I'm with 12. I'm liking all the picks. But it's like, if I see fucking, you know what I mean, Travis Kelce or some shit, fucking Serena Williams. Like, no, I see Serena Williams' husband. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. That's who she gave his ass. Like, it just gets offensive. I just get so offended. Like, I get so offended. like super fucking offended, guys. It really, really pisses me off. It really motherfucking does, man. But moving on, man. Moving on. I wanted to play a clip for you guys. You know, a lot of time on this podcast, I talk about how life comes at you fast. I want to do a different take on that. I want to do a take about check on your peoples. You know, I talked about a few times on this podcast about how I got worried one of my boys that I grew up with, nigga down bad. I would have never known that because, quite honestly, I wasn't checking on the nigga. Like, it wasn't a day in my life where I was like, I wonder how that nigga's doing. Fucked up. The day could have come later in life, but that's the problem. It would have came later in life. So I wasn't checking on my mans. But when the time the nigga name comes up, it's some horrible shit. And I got warning to the shit. Still didn't check on my mans. So I feel bad. But the reason why I say check on your peoples, man, because you can think somebody's doing real good in life. A motherfucking reach their dreams, reach the NBA, NFL, NHL, MLB. Motherfucking, you know, have a vending machine business going off, a beauty salon business going up. You think motherfuckers got it all. They live in La Vida Loca type shit. And you don't see them for a while, and next time you see them, they fucked up. And you never really, you know, so you're like, damn, what happened? But you never checked on them. Check on your peoples because life comes at you fast. You can be up one day and fucked up the next 10. You can be fucked up for 10 days and be up for 25. Check on your peoples. When life comes at you fast, you never truly know what the fuck is going on. And I want to play this clip because I came across this clip from, you know what I'm saying, Dipset's finest New York song, Cameron, Killer Cam, one of my favorite rappers of all time. He was reporting the news. Killer Cam was reporting the news on one of, it's fucked up because he was one, I don't want to say one of my favorite players, but he was one of those players I really fucked when he was in the league. I'm not talking about Delonte West. I'm talking about somebody who I've seen reports about over the years and never bothered to check in on a nigga or see what was really going on with a nigga. I just seen reports and headlines, chuckled, and moved the fuck on. But I came across this clip from Killer Cam I wanted to play for y'all, and it's some of the wildest shit. It's about this nigga Ben Gordon, bro. It's some of the wildest shit I've ever heard in my life, bro. Listen to this shit. Welcome to not that.
It's your boy Killer Ken reporting for It Is What It Is Talk outside of Harlem Hospital with former NBA player and $6 million a year, Ben Gordon, seems to be having some mental issues, trying to stab people. Weapon of choice, sewing needles. And this is one of the needles that they say Ben was using.
Ben, nigga, high off stabbing people with needles and shit in Harlem.
Shit crazy, bro.
Yes, that's Ben Gordon, former NBA player, 39-year-old, was detained outside a Harlem apartment building this morning. Police took him to Harlem Hospital, where he tried to make a brazen escape and leave the hospital.
A brazen escape.
Right now, let's talk to some witnesses that were on the scene.
Hey, yo, I don't even know what's going on. I'm walking by, I see Ben outside. Sewing needle.
Nigga had a sewing needle. So it's crazy as fuck that that's what Cameron is doing with his time. You need Cameron reporting news better than the fucking news people themselves, man. I need to fucking Cameron news subscription a lot more. But that's what Ben Gordon is on, B. Nigga Ben Gordon went for hitting threes for Chicago Bulls to fucking chasing people down, trying to assault people and stab them with fucking sewing needles. This ain't the first time I heard about Ben Gordon physically assaulting motherfuckers. It's just wild as fuck, but that's what's going on. Check on your peoples, man. Motherfuckers is fucked up out here. If it's one thing you can take from this week's episode, motherfuckers is fucked up. Me included, you included, your mama, your daddy, your brother, your auntie, your grandma. If anybody's fucked up, it's probably your grandma. Because as these generations become like our generation, the generation after us, you know what I'm saying? Like, we get more comfortable dealing with our shit. If there's anybody that's fucked up, it's probably your grandma, B. Real motherfucker me talk. Check on your peoples, man. Real motherfucker me talk. Before we wrap the podcast on up, I do want to give you guys this update that I came across about the Takeoff murder. I wish I had, clips of things of that nature, but I just want to breeze through before we wrap this shit on up and get up out of here. News came out that there was an arrest made in a murder of Takeoff. There was a 33-year-old man. It wasn't the nigga that everybody was talking about. I do think that nigga got arrested, but he got arrested on some other shit. He got arrested on like weapons possession. So of course they probably locked him up on that to question him about the whole Takeoff murder shit. But the nigga I just seen that they say he literally got arrested and charged with Takeoff's murder was a nigga that I ain't even who know the fuck that was. But that nigga, apparently he's got a $2 million bond. He's trying to hire a private investigator. He did some shit I never heard before. He asked the judge for money to hire the private investigator. Now I do know, what I'm saying, if you don't have like a lawyer, the court will appoint you one. But I ain't never heard of a court giving a nigga some money so he can, buy a PI. Like that's some wild ass shit. Talking about he used all his money to get the lawyer and shit. I get it, but damn, nigga, like I ain't never heard a nigga ask the judge for some money. Like, judge, you give me a few dollars, my nigga? I ain't never heard of that before, but apparently that's what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Dude can't get bonded out on $2 million bond. They say he'd be on house arrest and things of that nature. But to do that, he'd have to talk to Takeoff's like family or some shit. Like it's like a few things he'd have to do before he can actually like bond out. It's like some wild ass shit. But that's the update with that. Also, with the Takeoff murder, they say that Takeoff did not have a will, which a lot of us don't have a will. Takeoff was in his late 20s, bro. Like Takeoff, I'm pretty sure he didn't think he was dying no time soon. So it's understandable that he didn't have a fucking will. But they say right now that there's two sides of the family battling over his estate, his mom's side and his dad's side. You got motherfuckers saying she get to his mama because you never heard daddy ad lib. Like motherfuckers is silly, man. But that's his dad, bro. Like motherfuckers, people trying to say they don't know how much he was in Takeoff's life or nothing like that. I get it. Like if a nigga wasn't even in the child's life, I get it. And You wouldn't think he should have any rights to that money. But that's his son, bro. That's his son. That's his son. You would wish that they could handle that, you know what I'm saying, in a better way. You would really wish they could. Takeoff didn't have no kids. You know what I mean? So you would just wish that could be handled in a better way. But these are the things that people are dealt with or have or face to handle when they lose a loved one unexpected. When they say the Takeoff net worth is around 28 million. So you got his money, you got his music, you got all this shit. That shit not going to Quavo. I don't know if that's what motherfuckers thought. That shit wasn't going to Quavo. They got to figure out who's getting that money. And I'm pretty sure if they came to get this shit sold in a timely fashion, the state, the government, they gonna decide where that shit go. And you don't never want them to decide shit. That's when shit gonna start getting divvied to motherfuckers. You ain't know who and why the fuck they getting money out of the situation. So those are the updates right now to Takeoff situation, man. Murder charges have been issued to a man. I wish I had his name. Let me see if I can pull his name up right fast. Because that nigga, you gotta say this nigga's name at least. Goddamn, this nigga took a fucking young guy from us, bro. Let me see if I can find this nigga. Let me see real fast. Let me see. Nah, man, I ain't looking for that shit. Fuck that nigga though. Fuck that bitch ass nigga. Allegedly, you know, let's say alleged, goddammit. Let's just say alleged. Everybody ends to proven guilty, but those are the updates in the Takeoff situation, man. Once again, rest in peace, Takeoff, man. Going too motherfucking soon. But I think that's all we got, man. Very different episode, if I do say so my motherfucking self, man. Let me see. We talked about how common sexual abuse was in our community. Prime time going to Colorado. Is he wrong for following God? Baker Mayfield exposing the NFL. We talked about domestic violence. We talked about hypocrisy and interracial sex. The shit I really don't like. She keeps you to add that to the verse. I ain't gonna lie to you. We talked about checking on your peoples. Ben Gordon and her wilding out with fucking sewing needles. We gave you the update on the whole Takeoff murder. Yeah, B, that's all I got. That's all I got. Let's end it up right. Let's wrap it up right there. You know, good episode, great episode. Once again, shout out to everybody around with us tapped in, joining the conversation. I truly appreciate all you guys. Let's keep this empire brick by motherfucking brick. Episode 108. As you see, I keep rocking the motherfucking me merch. Website coming very motherfucking soon. We'll be getting the website out to you guys, and we'll be having the merch line on there. I'm still going to come up with a few more shirts and designs, and maybe even a hoodie as well. I went on a bucket hat drop so I can get a bucket hat design. I'm already got cap designs for you guys. So we're going to get that website out to you guys very soon so we can get you guys out there to order. I know you guys say you want shirts and things of that nature. Trust me, I'm working very hard to get y'all some very good material, bro. I love these shirts. They're very soft. They wash right. You know, they don't fade or nothing like that, man. So I wanted to make sure the quality was right. And we finna get the website that launched out to you guys within the next couple weeks, man. And we're gonna make sure we get the merch out. But you know how I give it up on this side, man. It's all love these ways. Never let them sidetrack you with the bullshit. Always keep the main thing. Stay safe, stay sharp, stay sane. And I'll try next week, man. We out this motherfucker. Peace. That nigga Primetime is a fool, dog. That nigga Primetime said he following God. God? Nigga, you following that bag, my boy. Don't sit here and lie to kids like that. Don't do that, Prime. Don't lie to them goddamn kids like that, man. They deserve better than that. Them niggas went 12-0, bro. You ain't gotta sit there and lie to them niggas' face like that, my nigga. Real motherfucking talk, man. But we out this motherfucker, man. I'll try next week, man. Episode 108, you bitch, you. And you know who the fuck I am, nigga. OG!
Welcome to Raw is
OG! Hatch, man, you know the fuck it is, nigga.